Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to Livestream Tuesday. This is when I go live and see who's online, if anybody is online, and also play a few videos and play the requests from Patreon as well. So, hello, if anybody's in the house, we've got Swamper and Jazzcat, who was almost first, but beaten to it by Swamper60 for the live stream. So, hello guys, thanks for tuning in. Let me get these comments up on screen so you can see what's going on. And everybody there, we've got RC Heath, Gears73, Mark, Super Weak, Rene Cruz, Beach Girl, Toby's one, and Kathy's in the house as well. So, hello Kathy. Kathy's the deputy of the comment section, and we've got the Sheriff Laurie in the house as well. So hello everybody. Hi guys, hi Anne, Adam, Chris, Gil, Renee, Jazzcat again. Thanks for joining me tonight on this live stream. I'm going to be playing through the requests that I've had over on Patreon, and I'm going to be starting with a request that was put in early by Rose over on Patreon. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, and it's going to be a bit of a ballad night tonight because we've had requests for Don't Cry, and that'll be coming up first, but also a track by Winger called Miles Away that I did quite a while ago, and I've got a different kind of haircut. It's very much more layered, so not quite as voluminous as you're seeing tonight, but we'll be getting into that, and then we'll have Art Not Commerce, probably the live version of that from the live stream, and then Amelia to finish with. So yeah, a bit of a ballad night tonight, slow tempo, but it's nice to change things up once in a while. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in so much. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you guys for liking and subscribing the videos on YouTube, but also a massive thank you to my patrons who during this live stream, their names always go across the bottom of the screen. So here are the names of my amazing patrons who also tune in the comment section as well, but they make all of these videos possible, all of the live streams possible, all of the analysis videos possible, and everything that I do possible. So these are the people to thank if you want to thank anybody, because they support me so much. Thank you guys, you know who you are. We're going to be cracking on with the show, and this is going to be Don't Cry. This video is one that features my sister. If anybody wants to know who the girl is in this video, it's my sister, who I just happened to be filming one day because I knew that I was going to do a video and I didn't have any footage, so I thought I'd just film her and just annoy her all day. But anyway, this is my track called Don't Cry. I hope you guys like it. I'll be in the comment section as always, and if you can leave a like as you come through the door, that'd be great as well, because last week we had an insane amount of likes. I think we got to 300 likes, so if everybody can hit that thumbs up, we'll see if we can get anywhere near that tonight. Maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we need to have a rush of likes straight away to try and get to that target of 300, because it is a hell of a target. But I'll be in the comment section while this is playing, and I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you after this. Rock. So that was my track called Don't Cry, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for the comments whilst that video was going on, and just quickly as well to get this up on screen, because we had 2 super chat donations during that video. So a massive thank you to Rose, who donated $10, and she said, "Thanks Phil, who's older, you or your sis? Good evening, wingers." So hello to everybody in the comments section from Rose, and I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to say who's older, but it is my sister. She's 2 and a bit years older than I am, and she's a lot more mature, I guess, because she's got a family and kids. So I've got 3 nephews, and yeah, I'm just out here doing music all the time. That's it. So yeah, she's doing lots of stuff at the moment, but I just happened to be filming her one day, and she didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I had an idea for what I wanted to do in the video. I just didn't tell her. And somebody said about whether she wants royalties or not for it. She's not bothered about all of that kind of stuff. Actually, I don't even know if she realizes that she's on one of my videos anyway, because she doesn't really check it out very much, so she's much too busy with other stuff. So she probably doesn't know that I'm playing her image to people on my live stream. So that's what brothers are for, I guess. But thank you so much for all the comments. And also, let's get into this super chat, because Lynn has donated $50, and she says thanks for all this fun. And people from last week, if you were here, will remember Lynn as a serial donator last week. So thank you so much for that, and everybody who donated last week as well, but also for tonight, Lynn, for that donation, massively appreciated. And then we had Josh Courts, $1.99. Thank you for that donation, and there's no message with that, just a straight up donation. And just now we've had Laurie Partridge. It's really small on the screen because I've got so many things going on, so hopefully I'm saying these names correctly and they are your names. But Laurie Partridge, and $99. Thank you so much for that donation as well. It's much appreciated. And just not to be left out, here comes Janice with a $50 donation. Thank you so much for that, Janice. And she says, thank you for a great show, as always, Phil. No problem, Janice. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. We've got 127 people in the house. And if you can hit that likes, we're going for a spike the likes record in terms of trying to do it really early in this live stream to see what happens. If we can get up to 300 by the end of it, will be fantastic. And we have Jay, who's just come in with a $1.99 donation, and thank you for that. There's a message for that. It's just come up. It says great stuff. So thank you for that, Jay. And then underneath that, we just had Brad coming in as well. Good to see Brad in the house. $10 donation from Brad. So thank you. And I'm not sure that there's a message with that. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for it to come up on my screen. So thank you guys for all of that. And I'm pretty sure that I can see all the messages now. And Stephen King has just donated with $10. What is going on with these donations? Thank you so much. And Stephen says, is it your birthday? Just tune in, and now the video is not working. Keep rocking for another year. It's not my birthday. My birthday was in April, so I've still got quite a lot of my age left before I turn over into a new year. But thank you anyway for thinking that it is my birthday. And then we've got Colette as well, and she's just donated $6.99. So hello, Colette, and thanks for becoming a patron. It's much appreciated. Colette's just joined the gang over there, and she says would love you to analyze some Van Morrison. So thank you for that suggestion. I'll make a note of that at the end of this live stream. And then Brad has donated again, and Brad says have some dessert, and that's, I'm sure, is because of his first donation that he put in there. And Jen's just donated as well. What is happening? This is just going to be the donations for the whole live stream, which is just absolutely crazy. But thank you, Jen, for donating $5. And she says, food talk, do you cook? I cook, but really badly. I can do, I guess, what most people do when they've been to university. You learn a few dishes, but that's it. I think the most extravagant dish I did was probably chicken, sweet and sour chicken, something like that with rice, and that's about it. Other than that, it's not very impressive from me, unfortunately. I spend much too much time doing these kind of things and lots of music, and haven't spent a lot of time learning how to cook. But thank you for the donation, Jen, and for that question. And Sandra has just come in, the serial donator. I'm having trouble talking tonight because of all these donations. Really do throw me off. But thank you so much, because it's just crazy to have this many donations so far. We're only 13 minutes in and already too many to count. So thank you guys so much. But Sandra, serial donator, as she says, she definitely is. $49.99. Thank you so much. And then we have Batfink Reynolds, another serial donator. And the message with that is, Phil, when you write, what comes first, music or words or melody? And with all my writing, pretty much it's the riff or a chord progression, because generally I'm sitting in my room with my really old Tanglewood Nevada, my first ever electric guitar, and I just play a few chords, and normally I'm just watching TV or something, and then my hand will play something and I think, oh, hang on, that was quite good, and I take my attention away from the TV if I like something that I was playing, and then I'll start to pursue that and maybe write down a few lyrics as well if I start getting ideas. But yeah, it's very much the guitar first. That's how I tend to write. But we've now had Lizzie Mack as well, who's just donated $5, and the message with that says, you should have a record deal. So thank you for that. And I've said before about staying independent and record deals, and how I think nowadays you don't actually need a record deal. If you work hard and you put yourself out there, there's a chance for you to do all the promotion yourself on the internet, rather than rely on a label to put up the money for you, and then you have to pay that money, because it's always a loan. There's no free handouts in the music industry, unfortunately. It all has to be paid back. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in, and we've just had a donation from Rose as well, a $10 donation. So thank you for that, Rose. That's her second donation of the night. It's all gone a bit crazy. We've got 137 people in the house. If you can leave a like, that'd be great. And if somebody can be in charge of the likes and let me know how many likes we get throughout the night, that would be great as well, because it's good to keep a little bit of a handle on things to see where we are. So I'm just going to probably get into the next track. Thank you everyone in the comment section. I'm probably missing some questions. If you do want to send some questions to me, it's probably best to do it on Patreon. I'm going to get this link up on screen so you guys can check it out. But that is the place where I spend every evening, once I've done all of my analysis videos and stuff, and then pop on there and upload the video and answer all the questions and comments and all that kind of stuff. So it's patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. That's the place to get hold of me if you need to. Sometimes it's a bit difficult on YouTube, because there are quite a lot of subscribers and quite a lot of messages. So I read everything and I make a note of everyone's suggestions, but then over on Patreon, because there's a lot less people and I know everybody individually, I can just chat to you guys on there. But anyway, if you want to get involved, that is the place to go to. And let me get this off screen now. And we're going to be getting into another track. Again, I'm going to be in the comment section, so it gives me a little bit more of a chance to read what you guys are up to in there and what you're talking about. And I will see you guys after this. This has a little intro to it with my shorter haircut, and it's just talking about Kip Winger and all that sort of stuff. I've left it in there so you can see it. And just before I start this, we've had a $5 donation from Rose, who says, sorry to throw you off. I meant to ask in my last donation if you studied music at university. At university, I didn't study music, but I don't know. I say that maybe I should have, but then again, I don't think that I'd be the artist that I am if I'd learnt to do things a particular way. I learned to play by listening to records and just back in the day, we didn't have the internet, so you just had to listen and work out things that way. And I think it really helped my ear to develop. And then when I came to learn to sing, it meant that I could hear what I was trying to aim for. And I think it did help me quite a lot. But no, at university, I studied sport and exercise science and pretty much just did that for 2 years. It was a 3-year course because I did it for 2 years because I didn't do the last year because I was just playing guitar all the time. And that was it. So I was probably doing about 4 to 6 hours guitar practice every day. And you probably should be doing 4 to 6 hours of study at university if you're there to study something totally different. But I enjoyed guitar more, so I just wanted to spend my time doing that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get on with this show. And just before I do, John Berard has donated $20, so thank you so much for that. And Stephen King has donated $5, and he says, do I post too much on your Facebook messages, and do you listen to it? I check Facebook every night, and there are a lot of messages on there. Even though I don't tell people about Facebook, there are a hell of a lot of messages, but I try and reply to everybody. In fact, I do, even if it's a quick response, just to let you know that I have seen your suggestions. But the best place is probably just in the YouTube comments section, because I can go through that and make a note as I'm going through them. It's a lot quicker for me rather than having to hop, skip and jump between lots of different social media platforms. So this is the best place really on YouTube, or the ultimate best place is on Patreon. As I said, that's like a direct route to me over there. But anyway, then we've got, this is going to be just a live stream that's crazy because of the amount of donations we've got going on here. But we've got a unique one to 2731 who has donated $1.99, and the message is, love your channel and I learn a lot. Thank you for that. And then we've got J Greg who says, Phil is a sexy beast, hee hee. So thank you for that, $2 donation with that. And then we've got Brad as well, who's now donated for the 3rd time. Thank you so much, Brad, for that. He's donated $2. I'm now going to jump into this video. This is my cover of Miles Away by Winger. I'm going to be in the comments section. Thank you so much for all these donations. And if you can leave a like, that'd be great as well. But I'll catch you guys after this. Rock. Okay, so quick introduction to this next video. This is more of a tribute video to Kip Winger, as I've been to see Kip in London and with his band, Winger, numerous times. And once I even went to France just to watch Winger. So this is my tribute, and it's me playing and singing Miles Away, and I hope you like it. See you later. Rock!
So this is love, or so you tell me, as you're walking out the door. Months go by, and I know for certain it's not the love I'm looking for. Sometimes, just for a moment, I reach out and hope you're still there. Miles away, no, you're never turning back. I just can't wait anymore. Miles away, nothing left but what we had. Just when I needed you most, you were miles away. It's hard to tell what you're going through. You kept your feelings locked inside of you. Open your heart and chances are, what you're feeling, I'm feeling too. If only just for a moment, hold on to the dreams that we had. Miles away, no, you're never turning back. I just can't wait
And there it was. That was my cover of the Winger track Miles Away, and somebody did say in the comment section that they haven't heard of Kip Winger, and if you get a chance, check out the band called Winger, because they were around late 80s, early 90s, and the timing I think was a problem with the band, because they would have massively been part of that 80s rock, hard rock and metal scene, because they're such a great band, and Kip, such a great singer and player, and he's also a guy who can write music. You know, he can write such great orchestrations and so many great parts. He's actually won awards for his composing as well. So Kip Winger, not just an 80s rock, hard rock guy, singer and bassist. Yeah, I've actually seen him on his one-man show, which I say at the beginning of this video that I've just played, because he can just hold your attention for the whole hour and more just with a 12-string. But what a great guy Kip is. But anyway, let me just have a look at these super chat donations as well, because we have Laurie who's just jumped in, and she says, Phil, when you come to the States to perform, your girlfans sing this song with you live? I don't know, maybe we'll have to ask. Maybe get Kip down, or at least get Kip's permission to play one of his songs at one of my shows, but I guess it's possible. We can see what happens. Well, maybe we can work out the parts before we can actually play it live, so that you can do harmony lines and I can sing the main line, or vice versa, and you know, we could turn it into something cool. But anyway, underneath, thank you for that, Laurie, for that donation and the question. And then we've got Unique 12731, who says, can you do Wish You Were Here Please? I could do. That's one of those ones that I think it's on my list, I'm not sure, but if it isn't, I'll put it on my cover request list, because that's quite a long list now, but hopefully I can get to the ones that people want to hear. And Billy Pendleton has also donated on the super chat, so thank you for that as well. And Stephen says, US tour, by the way, Kip is in Nashville composing for orchestra. So yes, that's, I think, what I was referring to earlier about the fact that he's great at composing. And a lot of people don't realise that depth that he has, because they only saw him in the late 80s, early 90s with Winger. But also Winger, great guitarist, Reb Beach. He's a guy that certainly when I heard his tapping, I wanted to figure out how to do it. And like with all of these things, when I heard it, I didn't have access to any lessons or anything, so I worked out how to get the same sound, but then realised I was doing it differently to how Reb was doing it when I saw a video of him explaining it. So again, one of these things that you just find your own way of doing it, and then you realise you get the same sound, but you're actually doing it differently to the guy that you were listening to. But anyway, we've had another donation, and this time is Carla. Hello Carla, thanks for tuning in. And she says, do you ever get to bed before 3 a.m? No is the simple answer to that. So thank you for that donation, $4.99. My bedtime varies, but it's normally, actually at the moment it's really, really bad. So yeah, I probably shouldn't say, but it's after 5 a.m. Sometimes, well, one night this week, Saturday night, it was 8 a.m. So yeah, a little bit long, because then you're going to bed and it's already daytime. Everyone's up and doing stuff, and I think, oh, I've got to get a few hours sleep. So yeah, 8 a.m, not a good idea. So I've really got to start getting to bed a little bit earlier. But 3 a.m, I'd consider that quite an early night. I think maybe 4 or 5 is normal, but normal for me, I mean. But anyway, Freddie Torres as well has donated $1.99. Thank you so much for that. And the message with that, I can't see it because it's a bit small. Have done a Striper review on your show. Striper, stripper, depending on your accent and taste. But no, I haven't yet. But thank you for that. I should really make this box at the bottom of the screen a little bit bigger so I can read the words a little bit more clearly. But thank you everyone for tuning in, and everybody in that comment section. And we also had 2 more donations. We had Animal 16365. who's written $5 and donated $2. So I'm assuming that maybe you meant to put in 5, but I've got 2, so that's great. Thank you so much for that donation. And then we have TN Moppy, who's donated $20, and I can't see a message underneath that. I think it was just a straight donation, and I think I'm going to make this screen a little bit bigger just so I can see what's going on. But thank you so much for all of these super chat donations, absolutely crazy. And hello everybody in that comment section. If you haven't left a like yet, that would be massively appreciated if you can hit that thumbs up button, because it really helps the channel and also these live streams to get spread around a little bit. And then we gradually add a few more people to the gang every week. And we've got 170 people in the house at the moment. So if you can hit that thumbs up, maybe we'll get a spike on the likes coming up to half an hour into the live stream. So I think sometimes we go on for about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. So we're about 2/3 of the way through, and I think we're at 172 likes so far. So thank you for that, Laurie, that little update. And we've just had another donation in the super chat, and that's from Ceci Bastisova, $4.99. Can you analyze Grandma Mary Ho from Singapore, 81 years old, started playing the blues at 60? I will make a note of that and put it on my list. So thank you for that donation, and also for that request of doing an analysis video. And thank you everybody in the comment section for giving me these links to check out videos and do analysis of them. And I'll be doing them in the future for quite a long time, I think, because I've got quite a lot of requests, and also the fact that the support that I get over on Patreon, the more support I get over there, it just means the more likely it is that I can keep on doing these videos, because I will always have that support there. So thank you again to these people at the bottom of the screen, my patrons, for their support over on patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus. And also I did see Mike in the house. He's got the username Shut the Muck Up, and he's making t-shirts over in the USA and distributing them for me. So everyone say hello to Mike in the comment section, because those t-shirts are available on the website wingsofpegasus.com/store, and you'll be able to check those out and get one of those sent out to you if you want to order it from there. But another donation here from Rose, who says, Phil, shame on you. You studied physical health science and you only get a few hours sleep. Tusk tusk. Yeah, well, I don't get a few hours. I do try and get a few more hours, but it's all okay. I think you get to a certain point where there literally aren't enough hours in the day, so you need to steal them from somewhere. But I do actually still exercise, so I could sacrifice those exercise hours for, I say hours, I do like 1 hour a week. I could sacrifice that hour for something else, but I try and keep fit because of that background of wanting to live a long time and trying to maintain some kind of health throughout my life. But thank you so much for that donation again, Rose. Another donation from her. And then we've got Lynn again, who has just donated $50, and another serial donator already in this live stream. So Lynn, thank you so much. And the message is, you just totally rock. Many, many hours of joy. So thank you for that, Lynn. Thank you everyone for tuning in to this live stream tonight. We're going to be jumping into the next request for this live stream, which was one of my own videos, one of my own performances. And this is going to be Art Not Commerce. This is the live version from my live stream. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Apparently, Phil Lee has just said 196. That can't be the likes. But if it is, let's try and get even more and do a thumbs up if you get a chance, because that would be great. We're aiming for 300 tonight, which is the first time we've ever aimed so high. And hopefully we can make it, fingers crossed. But I will see you guys after this video, and I'll be in the comment section as always. So I'll catch you after this. Rock.
Telling me what's right, but I will make my own way.
there we go, that was my track called Art Not Commerce. I hope you enjoyed that, and that was from the live stream, where unfortunately I can't really change the mix, but I think it sounded okay considering that we couldn't really hear what other people were hearing during the live stream. But that was requested over on Patreon, so thank you everyone on Patreon for requesting things for this live stream, because it means that I can then organise things and have things to play for you guys. But let's throw the attention over to the comments section. Tonight we've got Paul in the house, and Christopher, and Laurie, and Plastico, and Brenda, and Laurie, and Phil, and Brad's in there, and Laurie, and Adam, and Christopher. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and spending your Tuesday night here with me on this live stream. And I just want to say as well about that song that you just heard, Art Not Commerce. That's one of the tracks from my album, and the album's called Persistence, and that's available on iTunes and Amazon and wingsofpegasus.com/store. You can check out that album if you want to, and you can buy it and you can download it. And if you want to, you can buy one that I sign and send off to you. So head over to the website for all that kind of stuff, and t-shirts and all that, merchandise. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'm just going to say as well that Batfink Reynolds has just donated $5 in the super chat, and there is a message with that. Let me just see. Phil, will you consider Blue Oyster Cult Burning for You as a cover one day? Quite possibly. The only thing with that is that I know Buck quite well, Buck Dharma. So it might be one of those that I might ask him if he minds me doing it, or it might be a bit embarrassing because I know that he'll definitely be watching it. But yeah, I mean, Buck's one of those guys. He's such a cool guy that I think it'll be good to get him on the channel at some point and maybe have a look at his playing, analysing what he's doing, but also get his thoughts on his own playing and what he kind of aims for when he does play, because that will be one of those things that I would certainly find interesting, talking to Buck about that on film and putting it up on the channel. But it will probably be maybe not this month, maybe next month. I'm going to have to see. This is the thing with our diaries, they need to match up so that we can just have a chat on Skype and record it and do that kind of thing. But anyway, thank you for that donation, $5. And also just had another one, and this is Large Car Ken, $4.99. Thank you for that, Ken. And there's a message with that says, please do a new video of Billy Gibbons. Love your commentary. You're gonna need more than an hour a week of exercise. Well, I cheat with my exercise, so it means that I just do half an hour on a Wednesday and half an hour on a Friday, and I just do the exercises that I know work best for me, because I only work out to try and just look good rather than hitting any personal bests or going running and trying to get, a new record for 5 miles or something. I just do some training that I know means that I'll look quite good, rather than looking I don't know, a little bit unfit or one of those. I think everybody who has worked out for any length of time, I mean, I started exercising when I was like 12 or 13, outside of playing soccer, as you call it in America, but football here. Outside of that, I would then work out myself with weights, dumbbells, and that kind of stuff since the age of 13 or 14. So I think if you've been doing it that long, you know exactly how to exercise and what to eat, so that you can really just hack your body to do the least amount of exercise possible. Obviously, studying sport and exercise science helps a lot, but once you've done all the research, then you can work out a way to find whatever you want to look like, or however you want to be fitness-wise. You'll find a program that means that you can just cut some corners and get to where you want to be even more quickly. But anyway, I'm just going to have a little look down here, because we've had a donation for $10 and there's no username. This is a bit of a mystery, this one, because it says message retracted, so I don't know what was on that. So thank you so much for that donation, whoever this person is, because there's no user picture either, profile picture. So thank you for that, whoever you are. $10 donation from Message Retracted. Much appreciated, whoever that is. And thank you so much to everybody in the super chat tonight for donating, and everybody who's hit the like button, because I saw that we're really going up in the likes, and if we can spike the likes now at 42 minutes coming up to in this live stream, that would be great as well. So if you could hit that thumbs up, that would be great and much appreciated, and it just helps the channel, as does every like on the videos that I do just every night on the analysis videos. Thank you so much for hitting that like button and for commenting and for leaving other suggestions for other videos. So thank you guys. Thank you everybody at the bottom of the screen here as well, my patrons, because they make everything possible on this channel. I'm going to move on to the last video of the night. If we can spike the likes during this video, that would be great, because we might be able to get up to 300. We're at 242, so we're looking for 58 people out there in the comment section who haven't hit that like button yet. It'll be great to get a little bit more action on that like. That would be great. Thank you everyone who's done it so far, and I'm going to pop straight into this next video. I'm going to be in the comment section again. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. And it's the last ballad of the night. So Art Not Commerce isn't really a ballad, so that was a more mid-tempo number, whereas this is definitely a slow tempo track that maybe moves on a little bit, because it's, I don't know if it's called a power ballad or whether you'd refer to it as a power ballad, but this is Amelia from my album. This was requested over on Patreon, so thank you for that. And I'll see you guys after this, and spike the likes if you get a chance, and we will see where we're at after this video. 245 at the moment. Let's see if we can increase it during this video. That would be fantastic. But I'll see you guys after this. Rock.
Imagine if I told you all the things that I never took the time to tell. Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand that you and I is lost forever. Under all this emptiness, each time I try to get inside, you run a mile, no time for talking. Amelia, Amelia, how could you lead me on this way? I knew I should have stayed away. Amelia, Amelia, there's nothing more left to say. It's time to go our separate ways. They say that time is a healer. I don't believe what they say. I'm broken anyway. Ever since we parted, all this pain has started. It's never ending. Under all this emptiness, each time I try to get inside, you run a mile, no time for talking. Amelia, Amelia, how could you lead me on this way? I knew I should have stayed away. Amelia, Amelia, there's nothing more left to say. It's time to go our separate ways.
And there we have it. That was the last video of the night, and that was one of my tracks called Amelia, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm just going to mention about the super chat as well, that tonight's just been absolutely crazy, but thank you everyone so much for your donations. And Janice came in again, actually Carla came in just before with a donation of $4.99, and she said just because, and then there's a little picture of something that I can't really see because it's too small, but thank you for that. Oh, maybe it's a woman doing this, so thank you for that, Carla. And then Janice, who's donated $50, and Janice, just another serial donator, thank you so much. She says, this little bit extra is in case I'm on business travel and can't watch your next live stream. Thank you, Phil. No problem, Janice, and nobody has to donate. Just thank you so much. It means so much that you do, because it's just an extra bit of support that means I can keep everything going. And I always say this, but my live streams used to cut out, and the people that have been here a long time will know that I'd be doing something and all of a sudden it will go black and the stuff that I was using didn't work properly. But now things are really super reliable because of being able to put some money into the equipment that I'm using, just because of donations and support on Patreon. So thank you guys so much for that, because you are the reason that these are working. So I'm just really grateful to everybody that donates and everybody that supports me over on Patreon. And then we had another donation from Lynn, again another serial donator for just tonight, but also just all the time. Thank you so much. $20, another donation. And Lynn says, love this song more every time. Awesome. So thank you for that, Lynn. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And if we can spike the likes, because we're just about to call it a day. I'm not sure how many likes we've got up to, but we've got 175 people in the house, and it looks like we're at 270. Christopher Winkler. So thank you so much for that information. We're looking for 30 people. Did I just say 270? That is a high amount of likes, but if we can get 30 more people, that'd be great. We're up to 178 now, so those few more people that just came in, if you can hit the like button, you could be the reason that we get up to 300 likes for tonight's live stream. And just while I'm saying that, Jay Gregg has donated $2, and the message is do a vid on Tiny Tim. So thank you for that, and thank you for the donations, and to everybody in the super chat donations tonight have just blown me away with your generosity, and the frequency of donations tonight has been absolutely crazy. Thank you guys so much for that. It looks like we're looking for 15 more people in the comments section. If you haven't hit that like button, please do that if you can, because we're relying on you to get us up to 300, because everyone's done a fantastic job so far to get us up to 290 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button and for spending some time on my channel with me on a Tuesday night, because there are plenty of other things that you could be doing. So I really do appreciate that you spend some time with me and just chill out and watch a few videos. As always, the analysis videos are going to continue for the other nights of the week, and I always go live on a Tuesday, and I always do mention it on Patreon about the live stream. I give everyone a little bit of a warning, maybe about an hour, in case people want to hear anything specific on the live stream. So thank you everybody for tuning in tonight, but also to my patrons for giving me things to be able to play tonight. And we've had another donation, and Sandra has just donated $24.99. And Sandra's message is, at least we're throwing money, not rocks. Exactly. I mean, just not only throwing money, but just throwing crazy money. So thank you, Sandra, for that. $24.99 donation there from Sandra. And then that was followed up by Sally as well. And Sally Nilsson says, just got in. So yes, just made it before the end of the stream. As regular viewers will know, we don't really go on for too long because of the time that it is here. It's now 7 minutes to 1 in the morning, and I have lots of things to do before I go to bed, normally checking all the other emails and Facebook and Instagram and all the other places, and website emails as well. And there's a contact us form, and of course YouTube and all the comments and all these suggestions. So I want to get all that done before I go to bed. So that's why I have to end pretty soon. But we're 53 minutes in, and it looks like we're up to 306. Is that true on the likes? If that is true, that's amazing. That's the second week in a row for more than 300 likes, which is amazing that 300 people have been able to hit that like button. Thank you so much, everybody in there. Don't let me stop you from hitting that like button if you are in the comment section now and you haven't already hit that. It'd be much appreciated. And if you are one of those people that watches this in the future and you're not watching it live, you can still hit that like button, because every like helps this channel and all the videos on this channel to get around. And I think we're over 62,000 subscribers now. Yesterday I checked and it was 61,000, maybe 900 and something, I'm not sure, but I think we're 62,000 now. So thank you guys so much for subscribing, for liking and subscribing. And if you hit that little bell notification icon, it means that you will be told when I release a new video. But those of you who know this channel, you'll know that I do a new video every night anyway, so there's always something new for you guys to check out, even if you're not notified. Tuesday is always going to be a live stream. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Christopher, I'm looking at you guys in the comments section here. We got Kathy and Laurie, who have done a great job tonight as well, guys. Thank you for really keeping everybody in check. And we've got Donald in New Mexico, and Phil and everybody else. And Carla has, we had a donation from Jen Rat again, who has put a message with that. It says, who are you listening to at the moment? At the moment, I can only hear my voice coming out of the speakers, which is a little bit off-putting. So it sounds really narcissistic, but I'm listening to myself currently. In terms of music, this is the great thing about doing the analysis videos, is that I'm listening to, I guess, the Marshall Tucker Band, because those are the videos that I'm checking out at the moment. But also there's another guy called Lonnie Johnson who I'm going to be doing a video of in the future. But what a guy that guy is. Look out for that video when I release that on my analysis video, because he was just great. Just what an artist, and definitely deserves a little bit more recognition and a spotlight. So I'm going to be doing that on my channel soon. So yeah, in terms of what I'm listening to, loads and loads of different bands, because I'm listening to all the suggestions, and bands that I wouldn't necessarily be listening to a lot, I end up listening to because of the suggestions and the requests that I get on this channel. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And also Carla has done another donation in the super chat, and she says, please catch some Zeds. And that is the plan tonight. I'm hopefully going to get a few Zeds. And yeah, I maybe need to catch up on some, because yeah, I'm a little bit behind, but I will get there. Tuesday night is actually a good night for me, because sometimes if I do have problems with my video and it takes ages to upload, that's where I can be going till 2 or 3 in the morning, just getting the video on YouTube. Whereas with this live stream, if I can finish at 1 or before, I know we're just coming up to 1 now, but normally if I end a little bit before, then yeah, it means that I get a little bit more time to spend on other things and can maybe get to bed a little bit earlier. But guys, thank you so much. I like spending time online with you guys, so that's why I tend to go past, into 1 a.m. territory, because you guys with your donations, it's amazing. And also just I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in and liking the videos, because I really do appreciate the fact that you spend time on this channel and we get to talk about great artists, but just music in general. And we've had another donation from Shammy Davis Jr., who says you need to check out Ronnie Montrose Gamma Wish I Was. So thank you for that. Ronnie is on the channel somewhere, so if you type in maybe British guitarist and Ronnie Montrose, then you should find that. I think I've done that. This is the other thing, that artists that I know and I've listened to, sometimes I assume that I've done a video, whereas maybe I haven't, but just because I know the artist and the music, I sometimes forget that I haven't. So sometimes it is good just to suggest to people, but do a search for it in YouTube and maybe it will come up, because I'm pretty sure I've done one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to have to call it a night now. And as of this point, we've still got 165 people watching. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me. And just donating in the super chat. You know who you guys are, and also my patrons who are donating in the super chat, because I can see you guys in there all the time. The serial donators who also support me over there. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be saying a good night. Thank you everybody for hitting that like button as well to get us over 300 for tonight. 315 it looks like. So that is a fantastic total, and maybe we can do that next week as well. That'd be great. And just a quick heads up that next week I'm going to be here same time, same place, and then just because of my diary I'm going to miss 3 weeks. So I'll still be doing my videos every night, the analysis videos. It's just the live stream that I'm going to have to miss for a few weeks, and then we'll come back all guns blazing on the 4th week after that. But next week is absolutely fine, but I'll tell you guys all about this next week as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm going to leave you now, and I'm going to catch you guys either in the comment section of the next analysis video, or I'll see you here. I'll see you. Almost sounds like say you. I'll say you here next week, same time, same place for the live stream. But I'll catch you guys later after this whole week that we're about to have. But thanks guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for the super chat donations. Absolutely crazy tonight, but I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys all next week. Catch you later. Rock.